From high above, a vast freshwater wilderness awakens with the first light of dawn. Hidden among towering pines, one weathered tree stands watch over the lake. For the osprey, every breeding season begins with a territory rich in life. Clear water promises an abundance of fish. High above the shoreline, the adult female osprey watches in silence, guarding the place. A new generation may soon begin. A successful catch is more than a meal. It is also a display of strength, proving the adult male osprey is ready to provide for his future family. Season after season, the nest grows larger, strengthened by countless journeys, carrying branches from the surrounding forest. Every detail matters. A carefully prepared nest offers warmth and protection, and the best chance for new life. Within the shelter of the nest, the next chapter begins. With a small clutch of carefully protected eggs. For weeks, both parents share the demanding task of incubation, ensuring the eggs remain warm through changing weather. Even gentle rain tests the dedication of every parent. The eggs remain protected beneath a living shield of feathers. After weeks of patient care, the first signs of new life finally appear. A fragile shell begins to open, marking the start of an extraordinary journey. Skill is earned through repetition. Every flight sharpens the young hunter's judgment. Over the restless surface below. After countless attempts, instinct and experience finally come together. The young osprey has caught its very first fish. For the first time, the reward belongs entirely to the young bird. Independence begins with a single successful meal. Although increasingly self-reliant, the young osprey still returns to the safety of the territory that shaped its earliest days. Mastery comes slowly. Every success is balanced by many failures, each adding another lesson to the young hunter's growing experience. Nature rarely offers perfect conditions. Learning when not to strike is just as important as knowing when to dive. As daylight fades, the demands of survival give way to quiet preparation. With every passing day, the juvenile osprey explores farther from home, building the strength needed for the journeys that lie ahead. Soon, instinct will lead the juvenile osprey beyond the familiar waters of its birthplace. In every season, the story begins anew. Above these quiet waters, generations of ospreys continue a timeless cycle, shaped by patience and resilience, and the enduring rhythm of the wild. Beyond the safety of its birthplace lies a vast landscape, waiting to be explored. Every new river offers opportunity, but also uncertainty. Successful hunters do not dive at every shadow. Patience often proves more valuable than speed. Experience transforms instinct into precision. Each successful hunt builds confidence for the challenges ahead. Survival is not only about hunting. Healthy feathers are essential for every journey across sky and water. As adulthood approaches, every osprey must learn to respect invisible boundaries. Across the landscape, nature rewards patience. Sometimes the wisest hunter simply waits. When the rain finally passes, life quickly returns to its familiar rhythm. Each successful flight carries the young hunter farther across an interconnected world of rivers, forests, and open water. Another day ends with a hard-earned meal, the reward of growing skill and quiet determination. Tomorrow, the journey will continue across changing seasons and endless waterways. The timeless life of the osprey carries on. As the seasons begin to change, every successful day prepares the osprey for a far greater journey still to come. Autumn offers a final season of abundance, allowing young birds to build strength needed for migration. Every feather must perform flawlessly. Long-distance flight depends on careful maintenance, as much as powerful muscles. Across the skies, countless birds respond to the same ancient signal: the changing chord, the changing season. Guided by instinct alone, the juvenile osprey follows pathways traveled by generations before it. New waters bring unfamiliar opportunities. Rivers give way to tidal shores rich with life. Whether inland or along the coast, the osprey remains one of nature's most specialized fish hunters. Its destination remains unknown, but the journey itself has become part of its remarkable life. Across lakes, rivers, forests, and distant shores, the life of an osprey is woven into the rhythm of water itself. Every season begins another story. And somewhere beyond the horizon, that story continues. Toward familiar breeding grounds, where the cycle of life begins once again. And reliable fishing waters. Courtship is renewed each season through displays of strength and precision. And the promise of reliable food. Even the strongest nests require renewal. Careful repairs prepare a safe foundation for another generation. Repeating a cycle that has endured for countless generations. Successful breeding depends not on one parent alone, but on careful cooperation throughout the weeks of incubation. Day after day, ordinary moments shape extraordinary lives. Survival is built through countless small acts of dedication. Individual lives may come and go, but the rhythm of the wild continues. And fish fill the lakes, the Osprey will return. Long before the Osprey appears, the lake itself sustains an entire community. For much of its life, the Osprey spends more time watching than hunting. Seasons reshape the landscape, yet the rhythm of life continues. With the changing season comes a familiar silhouette. Above these timeless waters, one life becomes part of something far greater.